Hello, this is Ethan's quarantine diary. Day 7, I believe. Um, for the most part, I think today was just subpar. I don't take my allergy pill in the morning because my allergies weren't bothering me too much, but now they're really starting to bother me, and it's not fun. And my eyes are super red, and it's a whole mamma jamma, and it's just not fun. And I know I shouldn't be itching them, but like, oh my god, bro, I can't tell you how good that feels. So I ended up taking a pill a couple minutes ago. I don't want to since I was already so far into the day, but I figured I don't want to go to sleep like this. So I got tested earlier today, so I'll know if I got COVID or not. Once I get out, I am going to go get vaccinated as soon as possible. Hopefully Johnson & Johnson, if I can, because it's like one shot. Or really, I'll take anyone that's available and close by. I don't know, I feel like other than that, sort of came to the realization just a couple minutes ago before I decided to film this for today, that my level of loneliness hasn't really increased since I got put into quarantine, right? In fact, what's happened is that because I don't have my PC, which means I can't play Overwatch or Stellaris or Battlefront 2 or any other game that my laptop can't run, is that, you know, I sort of like game to sort of like ignore, not ignore, but to busy my mind, to not focus on it. And now that like I'm in here, and my laptop can only run so many games, and I've already played through most of them over and over. You know, the gaming aspect has sort of been closed in terms of like busying myself. Like, I never really caught myself looking at social media and like wanting to interact with someone, like not even interact, like wanting someone to like interact with like my story, right? Like, please, like, tell me how your day was. Like, I've never really caught myself being like, oh no, I really want someone to like let me see, like, oh, who's done it. Like, the numbers have never really like meant anything to me before. Like now that like I'm in here and I have like nothing to do and like I tried playing this game, but I've already played it for like maybe like at least at least 4 hours today. And it's not a very fun game either. Like, yeah, it's alright, but it's nothing special. I don't know. I just think like as much as I'd love to say like, okay, let me just like uninstall social media, like, and then just like do whatever, like what else do I have to like what else do I do in quarantine? Like, I don't really have motivation to do work. I don't really have motivation to do anything. I've just been letting myself go. I've ordered Domino's twice in the past week because I was stupid and I forgot to order the lunch drop off stuff. It's like, oh, well, I don't want to go hungry, and then I'll order a full fucking pizza. I'll be like, okay, I'll have this last me 2 days. Then I'll fucking eat it all at once. Or I'll say like 2 slices for tomorrow morning. Like, oh, wow, great job, Ethan. You just ate fucking like 2,500 calories. But no. Good on you for saving the 2 slices for tomorrow. So that way, the 3,000 calories can be split over 16 hours, not just 8. I've done that twice in the past 3 or 4 days, and I'm disappointed in myself. I really am. I haven't been working out. Dumbbells are just being fucking window decorations right now. I'm upset with myself. I'm very disappointed. I've fallen back into old habits, and I think what hurts the most is that I was making change, right? Like I was eating healthier before I got into and all that, and I've fallen back, and I am gonna do that once I get back out. It's just disappointing, you know. Fucking eating like shit. Only drinks Clark gives you are fucking, outside the 2 water bottles a day, are just fucking sugary drinks. Everything has so much sugar. And like I know I have the option to like not drink the soda and not eat the fucking desserts, but I've fallen back into that old habit of, oh, maybe if I eat and temporarily feel good, I'll feel better. And I don't. I don't feel better when I eat the food, so I don't know what the fuck goes on in my brain that goes, no, just eat it, you'll feel better. Some fucking relic from like 7th grade Ethan, who had 0 friends, and thought, oh, let me make a fucking triple decker Nutella sandwich because the brief chemical satisfaction we get will make us temporarily forget, you know, where we are right now and how bad we feel. It's that. And I thought I'd have gone past it, but I haven't. Like, I even got a fucking salad. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna eat too much of this pizza because I'm gonna have the salad later. You know, it'll balance out. I fucking eat the entire pizza. And now I physically am not hungry for any fucking salad. I don't even want pizza. I've had so much fucking pizza because the dining hall's food is so shitty in the past week. I don't want to fucking touch pizza. So then why the fuck did I eat 6 slices of pizza? Why? What the fuck is wrong up here that motivated me to do that? That allowed myself to do. And the worst part is I knew exactly what would happen. I knew exactly what would happen. I knew that I would eat it, then I would regret it, and then I would be here bitching about myself. I knew it, play for play. And I still did it. So why? I don't understand. I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with me. I'm just disappointed in myself, you know. I see old pictures of myself before I started running. I'm like, damn, I was fat. And I see, pictures of myself, sophomore, junior, senior year when I was running. Freshman year, I was burning off the weight. But I see I see myself, of my time when I was running, like freshman through senior year, and I'm just like, I know I'm not like skinny in those photos, but I was in shape. Obviously I'm disappointed in letting myself go in the first place. I think what makes this time so especially frustrating is that after like a month of like pushing it off and like, oh, I don't want to run, it's too cold outside, I finally was like, okay, fuck it, we're gonna start running. It's gonna suck ass, but we're gonna do it. I start doing it, and then I get here, and then all of a sudden, my biggest fear right now is that I'm gonna get back out and I'm gonna fucking push it back for another month. I got tested today for COVID. In the 10 minutes I spent outside today, it felt so good to feel like the sun on my skin. I miss that. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that I do get back into running once I get out. I don't know. And maybe this is life just one big, unfair thing. I don't know, it's a lot of times it feels like life is like disproportionately unfair to me. I know I touched on this in my first quarantine diary. I just feel like every time I get something good going, right, and I start fully embracing it, that shit gets fucked up one way or the other. I'm born for the first 3 years of my life, I'm chilling. And then, boom, dead mom. And then, eventually, like, we go past that, right? We make friends. We go to kindergarten, pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, second grade. Boom, move. Specifically, move in with a toxic step family that would verbally and emotionally abuse me for about, I'll say 3 years at least. Yeah, I'll say about 3 years. Then we get out of that. And there wasn't really any good time from like 3rd to 9th grade. That was just a lot of darkness. Like at home, I was being like made fun of for my weight by like my sister and brothers. And my dad was always, trying to find a way to like provide for us and pay the bills. And then in 9th grade, I started running. That was good and all. And then I started my junior year. My depression, it's really hard. And I have to go to therapy for 8 weeks. After every day, like 3 days a week after school. And that was the same year I found out Coach Wayton was retiring. So that was another thing, bright light, like the first bright light, first like bright period in my life I had in maybe six years. Yeah, so after like 6 years of darkness from like 3rd to 8th grade, we got 2 years of light, 9. I can't even say 10th grade was good. I was just getting fucking bullied almost every day. 10th grade. But I was running, so it was more of a gray. I know these are very privileged problems to have, right? Yeah, okay, I'm a middle class boy. Right? I'm not gonna fucking say I'm not. And I know there are people who go through more than me. But I haven't experienced those troubles. I haven't experienced troubles worse, so I know it can get worse. So like I'm sorry for not going through that, but like this shit is tough. And the winter of junior year was also really rough because my entire running group, who I spent all of sophomore year with, who did help me get through some rough times, quit. So there was that. Then, Coburn started coaching spring track. And then, that was ushered in a new good time. And then, I started hitting my stride. I didn't put in as much effort as I did, as I should have, into cross country. But I can't say I didn't have a good time. Obviously, I didn't really like one of the coaches or the main coach, but ultimately, like, all that stuff was on me. I can't, and I did enjoy myself. And then I started really hitting my stride. In like the winter of senior year. I was feeling good. I was enjoying all my classes. I had, close connections with all my teachers. We were gonna go to like Disney and shit. And then, when the Disney trip got canceled, I was like, okay, big deal. And then, I think COVID hit. And it's just been, I don't know. Here, I can tally up the years for this. So I'll go ages. When do you start pre-K? What? When you're like 4? Okay. So 1, 2, 3. And okay, obviously mom dies. That's gonna be a bad year. But we're young, we move on. Fancy new stuff, okay. What, pre-K, kindergarten, first, second. Alright, so I think so far we're at 8. Now here's the really fun part. 3rd through 8th grade. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. And then I would say 9th grade was fairly good. 10th grade's a bit mixed, so I'm not going to count that. Junior year was mostly rough. But as I started embracing senior year, COVID hit. So COVID is a down. So I know I was in count 2 years that were gray, so a bit of both. But right now, I'm sitting at 9 bad years and 8 good years. Now I don't know about a lot of other people. I feel like in terms of childhood, the ratio should not be near 50-50 into which years were god awful and which years were good. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I'm just a fucking entitled little asshole. I just feel like this shouldn't be this even. It just shouldn't. I don't know what I'm doing. Right now, I'm on course to be the old dude who looks back and wishes he could have spent his youth doing more. But I don't want that. I want to be able to have lived out my youth. Right? I want to make mistakes. I want to fuck up. I want to embarrass myself. I'm such a bitch that I know exactly what I should do and what I could do and what I can do, and I don't do it. So please, can someone explain to me why the fuck I'm sitting here and repeating the same shit I repeated on day one? I have had this conversation with myself hundreds of times. Hundreds. If not hundreds, dozens. So why the fuck do I keep having this conversation? Why the fuck did I order those pizzas? Why? Why? And I know none of you have the answers because the answers are somewhere up here. If they're not even up here, I know exactly why. It's because I'm a fucking pussy ass bitch. Because in my developmental years, when I heard my dad yelling and I heard all my siblings and, ex-step siblings yelling, little old Ethan was like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to make it worse. I don't want to scream. So please, can someone tell me how I know all this shit? I know everything. I know what I should do to break out of this. I know what I can do to break out of this. I know exactly how to fucking do it. And I don't. So why do I keep on coming back and bitching? Oh, I'm so disappointed in myself. Fuck you, Ethan. Fuck you. This guy right here, fuck him. Fuck him. He is a piece of shit. Likes to fucking stand here, grandstand over everybody else. Yeah, who am I? What willpower do I have to do anything for myself? None. What changes am I willing to make for myself? None. Sure, throw someone else in the equation. I'll go to the fucking end of the earth for them. But when it comes to what can I do for myself, nothing. My friend George Gochico gave me body confidence. What did I do with that? What did I do with that the moment I did not have someone there to hold me accountable? After 4 years of feeling confident in my body, because George Gochico made me confident in my body. What did I do with that? One bad bump. COVID hits. One bad bump. I could easily keep on running. Easily. Those 30 minutes, you were asking jacking off, go run 4 miles. Go run 3 miles. Easy. What do I do instead? What do I do with that gift he gave me? I wrinkle it up and I fucking throw it in the trash. So what am I doing? Why am I here? A lot of times when I think, back when I was in that, depressive phase, the only thing that has kept me going in life, my main reason for living has been to help others. But how the fuck am I supposed to help others if I can't help myself? And I know this, I know it. I've fucking known this for years. So then why the fuck am I still having this conversation years later? I know some people are able to use religion, right? But I'm atheist. And, I've looked into getting religious or spiritual, I've looked into Buddhism. I've looked into Islam. Nothing. I took away some great lessons from Buddhism, but in terms of reincarnation, it just wasn't for me. And in terms of any gods, I refuse to believe there is a God. I think if there is a God who is in fact all-powerful, they are not compassionate. They are not loving. And if they are, then they sure as hell do not know about us. I cannot believe in a God that allows killings of innocent children. Mass killings, nonetheless. If there is a God who lets what's going on in Yemen happen, when almost no one is being held accountable, they are now worthy of my worship. I wish I didn't have that core foundation, so that maybe, just maybe, I will be able to hold myself accountable. But even then, I can't even say that, because that would be holding myself accountable. That would be seeking to some higher power. That would be looking outside for motivation. I can't even say that. I'm frustrated. I really am. But more than frustrated, I think I'm just disappointed. I want to learn French. I want to learn Spanish. I want to learn Italian. I want to learn all these fucking languages. I'm even taking fucking French right now. So why the fuck do I have homework assignments due a week ago? Still overdue. The assignments due Friday still overdue. They're not hard. I have fucking index cards right here. I understand the fucking grammar format and everything. When it comes to words, nothing. And I know I don't know words. So why don't I study the words? I know what fucking changes I have to make in every single aspect of my life. So then why the fuck am I not making them? And I know exactly what's gonna happen after this. I'm gonna be super upset. Maybe I'll open up my laptop and go get one of them done. And then you know what's gonna happen? I can tell you exactly what's gonna happen. If I do get far enough to opening the laptop, I'll work on one assignment. And then I'll be like, okay, I'm bored, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll go to bed. Now, I'll be lucky if I do it tomorrow. I mean, I have an assignment due Monday morning that's worth like 20% of my grade, so I'll do that. I guarantee you I'm going to be looking at the dictionary the entire time. I think I've conveyed my message enough. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm frustrated with myself. And I'm just disappointed in myself. This is Ethan El-Mahmi, Quarantine Diary, Day 7. And I'll see you tomorrow.